everybody, this is Angela Savage, the daughter of IndyCar driver Swede Savage. It's time to watch stories from motorsports. My buddy, Doug Kenny, loves to share the journey of people in racing, and he is an amazing dude. Drivers, owners, fans, and team members, watch the SFM podcast.
Hey everybody, this is Doug Kenny from Stories from Motorsports. I'd like to thank my buddy Josh Mabe for the YouTube work he did years ago that inspired me to create this platform. I'd like to thank my buddy Victor Sifton for convincing me to get back into it after my hiatus from 2017 to 2019. I have a very special treat for you all today with an amazing journey from an amazing racing figure. Drivers, start your engines. Nashville was that race where I had access to everything pretty much, and I knew it was going to be a big weekend 10 minutes into me entering the streets and the stadium part of it. After I submitted my tickets, I was talking with a friend of mine that went to the race with me for the weekend activities, and I was teaching her about the sport a little bit because I'm pretty much a historian of racing in general and sort of like a professor, as they call it, meaning I can sort of see in the action, and know what, and maybe have a theory of what's going through drivers' minds, when certain actions were done, So I was chatting with her about it in an empty field, and I backed up by mistake and got hit by a golf cart. And when I stood up, it was Roger Penske behind the wheel.
Really?
Yeah, it was Roger Penske, and I just remember being
if
so
someone's
excited.
going to hit you, it might as well be Roger. Because if you got hurt, you may end up driving one of his race cars for him.
It was
I'd take that chance. I'd let him run over me for an opportunity to drive.
So I should ask you this. What do you think? Obviously, do you follow IndyCar much, or
yeah, a bit. I actually know some of the IndyCar drivers from go-karting days and things like that. So, I do follow. I don't watch a lot of racing because I do on my phone.
Yeah.
And I basically look at all the highlights and I check in on all of the stuff, but I just don't have time to sit down and watch racing. I'm very much, when I'm home, I want to be home and spend time with my family and stuff, except for like some of the F1 things, because that's something I can do with my son and my wife, and I can do those things. Plus the F1 races are pretty short.
Yes.
Which, let's go, short attention span. So, but yeah, I do. I follow up and I look at it. I keep tabs on it and, see who's hot and like who's struggling and things like that. But
you heard about the Penske situation?
Oh yes, of course. Yeah, that's been going on for a year now too. So
yeah.
All right, Mark. So what's your favorite racetrack that you've ever raced on?
Oh, I get this question a lot, and I don't really have a favorite. But I have things I like about a lot of tracks. So, you've got Raidillon and Eau Rouge from Spa. The boot, the whole boot from Watkins Glen is
I love that.
Awesome. Road America, the Carousel Road America leading into the kink onto the back straightaway. It's like so much time there. Corkscrew, Laguna Seca, like there's all of these things. But I will say that there's a out of the way, very little known about track not far from where I live called Grattan Raceway. It's a 2-mile road course. It's not a pro course. But it's one of the most challenging and fun racetracks to drive on in almost anything. I've raced go-karts there. I've raced Formula cars there. I got my first SCCA regional win there, and a Spec Racer Ford. I won a Spec Miata race there. Like, I've raced a bunch of stuff there, just like one-offs, and it is one of the most challenging and fun tracks I've been on.
Hey everybody, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please hit like and subscribe if you did so, and please continue supporting our amazing guest. And everybody, we'll see you next time on SFM.
Hi, this is Ted Warner speaking. While the checkered flag is waved for this program, stay tuned for next week for the next episode of SFM. Thanks to Doug Kenny for what he does for motorsports.